Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a monthly favorites showing you everything that I loved in the month of May. This is the first time in a while that it was more easy for me to pick products. Like, I'm in a rut, I'm not gonna lie. And being inside for a year, everything that's happened, like I'm not reaching for makeup the same way I used to. I'm sure you're not. So it's been tricky month to month trying to figure out my favorites because I'm like, I'm uninspired. But I've got a bunch of stuff here that I really loved. I'm feeling positive. The sun is out. If you're curious about this makeup look, I will have everything that I'm wearing listed down below. But this look will be the start of Get Ready With Me week. So stay tuned for that. That'll be happening all week. I'm going to be getting ready for different things, getting ready for a job interview, my first ever morning routine, getting ready for a beach day, something fun to mix it up. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into my monthly favorites. Let's go ahead and get started. I can't say that. Let's go ahead and get started. That feels better. Let's kick it off with some lip products. The first one is a product I've mentioned to no end. I use in every video ever because I'm fully obsessed with it. I'm wearing it on my lips right now over a couple of other products though, but this is the Bobbi Brown Crushed Liquid Lip. If there's a product, like this is one of my top 10 products. Like it's up there. It's especially in lip products, this is something that I reach for all the time. I'll put it over a darker lip, you know how I do, with like a lighter peachy shade in the center. It's perfect. It always does exactly what I want it to do. It's gorgeous, really beautiful formula. It's not often that I say you need it, but you need it. You know what I mean? Then Clarins, this is their limited edition lip comfort oil. The shade is really beautiful. It's similar to their other oils, but the only thing is it's a little bit more cloudy, which I like, and it's a nice pink that doesn't look too milky on my lips. I believe it's Sakura inspired, but what got me about this, yeah, Sakura, is it smells like red certs. I don't know if they still exist. Maybe they left Canada. Maybe they were only in Canada. Do you know what I'm talking about? They were these like white candies with little red dots on them. Anyways, that's exactly what this lip gloss smells like. And part of the reason that I love it so much, but the formula is really great too. Moving on to a foundation that I loved this month. It is the Gucci Natural Finish Fluid Foundation. I actually purchased this in maybe February, but they've since sent me a couple of shades. This one's a better shade than what I purchased. It's 320C. I think I was wearing 350N or something, but the C ended up being a little bit better. I'm definitely, who would have thought it, a little bit of a cool toned gal. This was fully news to me, but either way, you know how much I love the Gucci bronzer. And I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about the Gucci foundation, but I really, really love it. It's super versatile. I wore it a ton over the past couple of weeks. A little bit lighter coverage on lighter days. I haven't built it up to like a more full, but I've definitely built it up to like a medium to get a look where I want to have a little bit more eye makeup going on. Really, really pretty. Love the shade match. This shade is so good for me, 320C. The formula is really, really great too, and I'll talk about it more in detail when I review it, but just as a heads up, really, really loving it. And you get one fluid ounce in here, and I believe it retails for about $80. Definitely high end, but I'm really, really loving it. And the finish is more natural. And comparing it to Pat McGrath, it has, it's a little bit more of a natural matte over like a satin matte, I would say. So really beautiful finish on the skin. I have two mascaras to chat about. This first one really took me by surprise. I really love the packaging. First of all, it got a little bit dirty. Had it in some kind of bin of product as usual. I talked about this in a recent like 5 new drugstore products that you gotta try sort of video. This is the Pacifica Vegan Collagen Fluffy Lash. I wasn't expecting to like this. I did not have a great experience when I picked up a bunch of their makeup when it launched at Shoppers. I think that was late last year. Either way, I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this, but they sent it to me. First of all, the packaging is like weighted. It's got a nice like heft to it. I love this color and the ombre. But when I pulled the tube out, I was like, I don't know, the bristles look kind of spaced and whatnot, but it really does give a fluffy lash look, as they said. It's not heavy. It is super black, but it's not like, sometimes I like my lashes to look like borderline clumpy and really, really dark and almost heavy in a good way, if that makes sense. This doesn't do that, but it does do something different and unique to a lot of the mascaras that I own, and it's making them look really, really long, really fluffy, no clumps. I just really loved the look that it gave, so I was really impressed with that. And then I was inspired for no reason to break out blue mascara, and I gotta buy some more of these. This is from ColourPop. It's the volumizing mascara in Blue Ya Mind. And you know how you buy colored mascara and you're like, I know damn well this isn't gonna show up on my lashes. And you buy it anyways. And you're like, if you get really close to my face, you can see there's a hint of blue. There's no question that your lashes are blue with this. So blue, so vibrant, and it looks so cool. And I want to do it all the time. And I want to try all the colors. I love the way it looks. It's such a fun way to add color into a look without doing really much of anything, without it being too in your face. Like, it's very blue, but it's not gonna, like, you know, if you're afraid of catching glances, or, you know, we're wearing a mask a lot these days, easy way to throw in some blue mascara, and it's a good conversation starter. Another product that kind of took me by surprise, and I used this and I liked it at the time, but I had not revisited it, and I love it so much, and I've been using it a ton now, ironically. So this is the Rare Beauty Illuminator. I was not a big fan of the foundation or the concealer from this line, but I did like the highlighter and the cream blush. Those are the two things that I recommended. And I started using this again recently. It's in the shade Outshine. And I'd taken this out to shoot an IG reel, I think, and I, as usual, forgot to put it on under my powder products. So I'd already had my powder products put on, and then I went to put this on and I was like, wow. It's almost like a dry oil in the sense that it's liquidy, but it's not greasy, it doesn't move things around. It almost, like, it works so well over powder, and that's what I liked about it, is it gives me the intense glow and shine and luminosity of a liquid highlighter, but I can put it over a powder, and I can't say that for all of my liquids. So really, really enjoy this. Definitely a win from Selena Gomez. Currently working on growing out my nails again, so I'm back on the Nailtiques Formula 2. I use this all the time. I have gone probably the longest time ever. Like, I've painted my nails. You might have seen them painted twice in the past few months. Like, I've never gone with bare nails, but I'm just kind of going with it right now. I miss getting my nails done. I've been painting them on and off, but then I didn't keep up with it. So now I'm just going to try and grow them out, because when I tried to paint them myself, they weren't long and I hated the way it looked. And if I'm going to paint my own nails, I want my actual nails to look good. So I'm going to take a little break using the CND Rescue as well, oil, and then the Nailtiques Formula 2, incredible nail hardener, my favorite. I bought this on Amazon. I've seen it in stores. Really good. And for skincare, I've got two really great drugstore options. The first is a vitamin C capsule from Neutrogena, and I'm going to talk about this in my next video, so I don't want to repeat myself too much, but it's a vitamin C serum, 20%, which is awesome. This is great for brightening and for evening skin tone, discoloration. It can work for any skin type, skin tone, and because this has 20%, it's a little bit more intense, which I really, really like. And vitamin C is best used during the day. It's got a little capsule, and I kind of say in tomorrow's video, I'm like, it's almost like a gummy vitamin, in the sense that I'm like more inclined to use it because it comes in this little fun package. Like, I do my skincare 90% of the time, 85 perhaps, but this definitely has me every day excited to use one of these. So it's at the very least getting me to use it, but I really like it. My skin feels really good. The texture is amazing, and so far so good on these. And then this I actually meant to mention last month, and I was kicking myself because I love it so much, but I'm still loving it this month. It's the newest moisturizer from Indeed Labs. They're a Canadian brand, available at Shoppers here in Canada, Ulta in the US, and Boots in the UK. This is their In-Ceramide Daily Moisture Cream with triple action ceramides. Huge fan of their In-Ceramide Overnight Mask, and a huge fan of this as a daily moisturizer, using it at night. Any skin type, any skin tone. This is almost like the Bobbi Brown one, in that I'm like, everybody go buy it. It's such a solid moisturizer. It's hydrating, it's soothing, it's plumping, it's not heavy, it feels amazing, it's good for your skin. Indeed Labs is also keeps, like, fragrances and things like that, so it's good for everybody and available at the drugstore. So those are all of my favorites this month. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to let me know what you loved this month, leave it down below. And as always, if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!